Yeah, alrighty. So, last night we finished off with Group D, Group Difficult, and now we're up to Group E. Xenomorph versus Singularity. Let's see what Singularity can get done. Alrighty. Let's see what the Xenomorph can get done. They are first on, so they're probably not as warm as some of the other killers, but you never know. Alrighty. Let's see, Blood Lodge. Could get something done here. Also could be pretty nasty if things are not in their favour. Xenomorph looking for immediate intel. There you go, you hear the gen moving here. There you go. Oh, that doesn't hit? I'm sorry? Unfortunately, the Xenomorph off to a bit of a shaky start. Because for some reason that turret just refused to stop. Now, you either get this pallet or, yeah, you just get the M1. Either way, it's a win for the Xenomorph. Alright, Rapid Brutality. You see the survivors are already starting off with their turret placement, which is a little annoying. And unfortunate pathing from the Nancy. Oh, that Xenomorph gets their first down. Get some surge value along with it. Off to a solid start. Lovely scream from Nancy. Xenomorph looking for their next prey. Goes for the gen kick. Try and get some ultimate weapon value. It's just turrets everywhere. Turrets everywhere. There you go, you're getting intel. See Fang. But I don't think you're gonna get much done here. They're off on the other side of the map. Maybe not the best chase to be taking. It's hard to say, But there you go, nice. Just on the edge, just on the tip, and you've got Feng right here. There you go. Get the down, force them into it, make them commit, and then go for the attack. There you go. Nice work from Xenomorph. Getting some progress here. Unfortunately, no surge value here, but a down is a down nonetheless. There goes your first gen. Xenomorph going into the tunnels.
Pick a number between 1 and 42.
16. I don't know. Alright, Xenomorph. You're in a survivor run by. Assumingly going for the save. Xenomorph, you could probably try and interrupt him here. There you go. Catch a survivor out. Who is it? It's 11. Where's 12? Ooh. Maybe Xenomorph should have just gone for the M1 there. There you go. Wait until they're committed in a position. And then go for the attack. No, it's 30, 32, 33, damn. Alrighty, Xenomorph on 11. Let's see if they can keep the momentum. They're doing alright so far. They're doing alright. Yeah, sprint burst. There goes another gen. There's the unhook on Feng. Xenomorph, you want to wrap this up quickly. Oh, unfortunately they don't get that. It was a bit of a Hail Mary. But 11, throwing the pallet down, staying on the wrong side, doesn't go for the vault. I think so, yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking. Alright, I'm commentating. Alright, and with that, that's another down for the Xenomorph. 3 hooks by 2 gens popped. Not too bad. Not the best odds, but not unworkable, you know? Not unworkable. Try and get some ultimate weapon value here. There you go. There's some intel. There's the unhook. Xenomorph, you gotta get back on this. Start building up some pressure. I don't know what it is with these turrets, but they are just impossible to get. There you go. There's the injury. Get the endurance hit. Lovely work from Xenomorph. This is how you build the pressure. Alright, Xenomorph can't get this down just yet. Can't get this hook, but they can build the pressure up from here. Definitely. Definitely so. So why not? Why not build some pressure? And you got another turret here. Really unfortunate that the survivors are just really on top of it. Oh, go for the pre-drop. There you go, there's the down. Now Xenomorph, you do have to let this go. You can't go for the hook just yet. Xenomorph hearing things. Let's see what they can get done. Got a gem with a little bit of movement here. Nothing crazy. Let's keep that momentum going. Oh, you got a giant. Fortunately, I think. Okay, this could be rough. This could be rough. Let's see. If Xenomorph gets back to 11, that could be great. But yeah, there's the unfortunate consequence of needing to slug. Let's see though. Let's see. Can they get back over there in time? There goes another gen. Xenomorph, you're a little unhappy about the situation, but you could keep things moving. There's no pallet here. There you go, there's the down. Alright, Xenomorph, you really need to pick it up now. You really need to pick it up. Let's see what they can get done. Got a gen right here. But the other two gens are on the other side of the map. So not ideal as the Xenomorph. Get some ultimate weapon value. There you go. And now you just need to stay on Fang. It's just, there's no doubt in it. Get the injury. If Stave's gonna stick around, might get the down, but you want to get Fang here. And there goes that gen. Unfortunate for Xenomorph. And there's the adrenaline on Steve as well. Xenomorph staying on it. There they go! They just managed in the nick of time to get that injury. Got Nancy here looking around with their medkit. Xenomorph, you might try and get a little bit greedy here. Go for better targets, but you don't have your thing. Don't have your ability. That's the issue. That's the big issue here. Let's see. Can she grab more here? Or he? We don't know. Try and cut a stronger line to kill her to the door. There it goes. Is that this door? Yes, unfortunately. And with that, the Xenomorph has finished off with 5 hooks. Not a great start. Not a great start for the day. Unfortunately for them. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about the Xenomorph's chances. Whoops. I don't know why that was in caps lock. Maybe if they just left the Fang on the floor, I don't know, maybe they could have done it a bit differently, gone for someone with less hook states. Probably Nancy was the better choice there, but in the end, it is what it is. But with that, it's now Singularity's turn. So let's see, what can Mr. Singu get done? Alright, Midwich. For the Singularity, whoops, I accidentally brought that back up. Let's see what can Singularity get done here. I think this is a pretty good map for him. I've seen what quiet kills can get done here. Question is, can Singularity get a similar thing done? Right off the bat, Lamau. Alrighty. Better now? I agree. Alright, Singularity. Looking around. Trying to get some intel.
Yesterday's was nothing but New Vecna and Dustin.
Was it really? That's funny. Oh, you got some immediate intel here. You got the dramaturgy. Unfortunately, no exposed hit. Not the best, but you can make do your Singularity. Try and cut those lines a little bit quicker, a little bit cleaner. There you go. Wait for them to get the vault, then you do the teleport. That's clean work from Singularity. Got Lara hit, might as well take a free hit. Alright, if Survivor's gonna stick around, take those free hits, take those injuries. Do what you need to do. There you go. Clean work from the Singularity, off to a solid start. Let's see though, can they build up from here? Let's see. I think it's entirely possible. Like I said, this is a pretty good map for them. It's just whether or not they can keep moving around, making the correct decisions. Okay, you hear a gen moving all the way over there. Singularity, might as well go investigate. Let's see. Whoops. Singularity forgetting that there's a door here that needs to be broken. Yep. Find the gen movement. Now, do your due diligence. Take a look around. Do that. There goes a gen, unfortunately. The fuck? Oh! Fang finding herself out. Getting caught out by the Singularity. Singularity going for the TP. Is there a window here? There is not. Oh, there's the pre-drop, unfortunately. Damn, unfortunately they don't get the injury. Get the kick though. Singularity, moving along. Goes for the TP. Let's see if they can wrap this up. They've got to be quick now. Got to be quick. No pallet here for them. Get the injury. Can they wrap this up? I think they really need to pick up the pace. They've been playing it slow, and I think consequently that's gonna prove disastrous in the long run. Nope, they go for the immediate drop. Singularity, you don't mind. You don't mind one bit, and there you go. You get a lot of eruption value there. Lovely work, lovely work. Alright. Oh, and you got some intel on Lara, presumably from Objective Obsession. There you go. There you go, and you already got your next chase set up, ready for you to take control as the Singularity. Oh, Lara, being indecisive, gets injured. There you go. Singularity, now you can just take that free down. All for your hard work. Singularity, looking for intel, looking for information. There's a gen here, weirdly enough. I don't usually see this going on.
This is better.
Singularity, looking for more information. You don't really need to move. There's the unhook. There's Nia. There's the pick on Lara. There you go, there's the TP. Can Singularity get the injury here? I think he can, I think he can. There you go. Yep, she goes up here. Singularity following along, remaining calm. She throws that down, she's dead. There you go. Nice work from Singularity. Alright, he's starting to build up now, he's starting to build up. Let's see though, let's see. Still got a fair bit to do. Got a gem with a bit of progress here. You don't mind that, not one bit. There you go, there you go. Go for the kick. No intel there. No intel there. There's a gen gone. Right, Singularity, you're free to camp now. Oh, you got an EMP. There's Fang. There you go, there you go. Singularity, you don't mind this. She does have scene partner. You suspect that she wants to be the distraction of the team. There you go, there's a down. There's a down for Singularity. Alright, let's see. Can he keep the momentum? Bye everyone except Jimmy. Bye cutie snacks, goodbye. With that, that's going to be another hook for the Singularity.
Prepare for the transcendence.
There you go. Got intel on 11. Singularity hoping to catch her off, unfortunately doesn't manage to. Ooh, unfortunately. Not able to get value there. Injury.
This is not possible.
Oh. There you go. Lovely work from Singularity, just making the moves, making the progress. Let's see though. Let's see though. Can he keep it up now? Gens are starting to fly. The pressure's starting to build. Let's see if he can keep it going. Looking for intel. You got a gen broken over there. In a Singularity, you just gotta go investigate. You just gotta simply go investigate. Get eruption on it. Get value from your perks. Here you go. You got Lara here. There you go. Get the injury. You want eruption here, so I think unfortunately you're gonna have to walk away for the moment. Unfortunately, no intel on Lara just yet. She's gone downstairs. Oh my lord. Maybe if Singularity just sat still.
You thought you could break my streak, but joke's on you, I broke my streak.
Alrighty, Singularity back on Lara. She does have an EMP. Singularity not too fussed about that. Yep, she's too distracted about using the EMP. That's what I anticipated, and I imagine that's what Singularity anticipated as well. There you go, there's another hook on the board. Singularity making quick work of these chases, that's what you need. That is what you need. There goes another gen, unfortunately. Yeah. And they're gone. Oh, and there goes another gen. Oh lord, you look away for 1 second and the survivors are just salivating over the generators. And now with Singularity, you really need to get it to move along. Oh, 11, not moving. Not a wise decision in the least. There you go, there's an injury. Dramaturgy. There's the pick on Lara. Unfortunately, it looks like they've left. Oh, that's on the wrong side. That's on the wrong side. What are you doing, Singularity? Oh no. I mean, Singularity's won. Actually, I just realized maybe it's not that bad. There we go. TP from Singularity. There you go. There's another downfall of the board. Singularity, he's won, but keeping the pressure on are good. It's just as important. The hook states. Oh, you got some movement here. Question is from who though?
Wobbling unit infinitesimal worm.
Kick the Jenny. Oh, Singularity caught Lara out. This is exactly what you need, a Singularity. There you go, get the injury. You got the pre-drop, you don't mind this? Oh, what? Singularity getting stuck on God knows what. You got Feng coming in for the body blocks. It's not going to matter because Singularity doesn't care. Alright, either way, you're on a chase that you want. But I think Singularity's got to walk off. You know, this gen's been moving. Look, you got progress here. You got someone running in. Singularity, you need infections here. You just do. Got them healing. That gives you time. There you go. Ah, but unfortunately they EMP. Alright, Singularity, you're starting to set yourself up here. Get Eruption out there, get it ready to rumble. Singularity looking for intel. Singularity, remaining calm, waiting for a golden opportunity. Just waiting for your chance to catch a survivor out. You assume they're going to be ready to strike with a million EMPs. It's the consequence of waiting so long. There you go. That's what you're waiting for, a Singularity. Singularity, you need a chase here. You need a chase here. There you go. You found Nia. This is not really the best chase, but a chase nonetheless. Go for the pallet break.
Terrible construction.
Just go for the pallet breaks here. Keep him here, keep him here. Get the injury. She goes for the pallet break, she's down. There you go. There you go. Get the eruption value. Lovely work from the Singularity. Making quick work.
Matters secured.
There you go. You haven't got progress there to worry about just yet.
Sacrificing for an inferior life form.
Oh, Feng going for the run. This actually could be golden for Singularity. He's not going to get the gen kick, unfortunately, but a killer is important here. A killer is very, very important here. Let's see, let's see. It's starting to work in his favor. Let's see. Gets the down, gets the kill. No progress there.
Regimes need minor alterations.
Singularity, you need to get over here. They're healing. That's what you want. You want them distracted, doing other things. Go for the pallet kick. Singularity's starting to build pressure. Taking away the targets. You've got intel. There you go, there you go. That's what you wanted. You wanted them thinking you're coming from up top. But you're coming from below. There you go, you've got Nia here. You get the... Oh, what? Nia! Fucking deflecting. The deflecting fucking palm technique. Nah, in a Singularity, you need to get off this. You fucked up. You had your chance. You fucked it. Singularity with the biopods on the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's see. Singularity needs to get his act together. He's starting to fold a little. Got eruption on that gen. There you go. You got Lara here. This is the chase. This is the chase. Get the injury. Check on this gen. There you go. That's what you need. You need to keep pressure everywhere. There's Lara again. She turned around. She realistically shouldn't have. There you go. There's another kill for the Singularity. He's bringing it back bit by bit. Just inching himself closer. And I think, unless the survivors have something cooking in their back pocket, I think that's more or less it. Yep, no one there. What? Oh, 11 not paying attention to her surroundings. Alright, a Singularity, you're pretty happy with your performance here. It was looking like it was going to be shaky in the middle there, but with just some calm, patient work, you managed to get it done. And with that, that's going to be another down for the Singularity. Now, here's the question. Can Singularity get the kill here? Alright, can he get the 4K here? He doesn't really need it. But, you know, it's going to make him look good when it comes to next year's tournament. Alright, you want those numbers bumped up. So let's see. Alright, the hatch is about. Oh. Ah, and Nia. Just in the right place at the right time. Unfortunate for Singularity, but in the end, still got the 4K. Not 4K, 11 hooks, whatever you want to say. And with that, he got a win against the Xenomorph. And as such, that means that's a win for Singularity and a loss for the Xenomorph. And that puts Singularity right at the top right now, which that's the Singularity you're pretty happy about. You had a shaky start.
Calm down, buddy. You only got a 3K.
I'm calm, alright? Singularity's happy. Singularity's happy though, alright? I'm calm. And with that, that puts Singularity at the top. Alright, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, I still don't think anyone's eliminated just yet. It depends. Yeah, someone needs to get 7 hooks here, or 7 points, sorry, and then we'll see some eliminations, I think. So next, I don't know if Fry's here, but they should be, because this is their boy coming up next.
It's gonna be... You calm the fuck down.
It was a misinput! Next is Trapper versus Legion. So let's see, if Trapper wins here, he's going to be in a similar situation as the Singularity, which is going to be very good for them. For Legion, if...
Shyfana was being nice, but I wasn't.
Anyway, if Legion loses here, that's it for them. So if they win, they'll get 7 points, and that's good for them. Otherwise, if they lose, that's it for them. So let's see, can the Trapper do it? This is his best chance. If he wins here, that's going to be a very, very good time for him. I'm just waiting for that. There you go.
Other streamers' ideas.
Hey, I'm just being honest, alright? I don't want to stand here and be like, yeah, I figured it all out myself, yeah. No, it's like, I got inspired heavily. Alrighty, Trapper though, he's on the hunt. Now, the question is he going to find basement? He's been chucked on the other side of the map. That's not the best, but that's not impossible. Let's check if basement's here. It is not. It's in Killer Shack. As Trapper, that's not really the best, but he might be able to get something done here. He's doing a gaff. Get a pallet out of the way, you don't mind. If you can get a chase near basement, that honestly is probably the best case scenario. As the Trapper. There you go. Try and get her down as quick as you can as Trapper. That's what you need. She's running away from basement, you don't want this. But remember, you do have Agitation, Iron Grasp. No Mad Grid, unfortunately. But you might be able to get them moving. There's a DC. Basement's not... Basement's over there! Oh no, it's Trapper, that's a little bit shaky, but you might be able to get something done here. Honestly, I think both me and Trapper were under the misconception that it was on the other side of the map. But whatever it is, I mean, I'm really into comp scene. It's interesting how people do their own shit. Yeah, I'm definitely not comp level. I'll be straight up, I'm not comp level. Alrighty, Trapper. He's gonna have to play it a bit differently. He's got to get a hook closer and closer to basement. Not impossible, but it's definitely going to be difficult. He can't place down his traps just yet. He needs to catch someone out making a mistake and force them in the direction that benefits him. Sable did DC. If there's any more, it could call for a redo. Just Trapper trying to feed him. Feed him to the right, taking a long line. There you go, there you go. Clean work from Trapper. Even though he doesn't have his traps, he's making it work. Let's see though. Alright, he needs to start making his way over. There goes your first gen, not what you want. Let's see. Trapper. Making his way over bit by bit. There goes another gen. Okay, this is a chase you want. You've got to survive over here. You want to try and feed him to the right. Feed him to the right. Let's see. Can Trapper locate them? You know they're around here somewhere. There's the unhook. That's unfortunate. They managed to snake by the Trapper. Let's see. Trapper, he's in a shaky position. He needs them going left, but they just aren't. You got the Sablebot here. Let's see. Oh! And the Sablebot getting a little confused. Alright, and that's another down for the Trapper. Let's see. This is the basement hook they need. Can they build up from this? I think they certainly can. Where's the bathroom? You just gotta go down the hallway and take a left. Alrighty, there you go. That's what you need. You need the basement hook. Again, it is a bot. So it's not the best. But it's a start. It's definitely a start. As Trapper, you need to start setting yourself up. The big issue here is that it's in the corner. It's the corner of the map. So as Trapper, you're a little annoyed by this. But you can get it done. You can still get a lot done here. There goes another gen. There's the unhook from Sable.
They won't save a bot.
Now looks. Oh, the Sablebot healed themselves. Okay. Well, unfortunately for Trapper, he's found himself in this situation. So you really got to get yourself another survivor here. But I mean, in the end, it does get a lot of pressure. But he's at 1 gen. Oof, Trapper's got to get some work done here. You know there's progress on that gen up there. So Trapper, you kind of want to... No, there isn't. Oh, you got 11 going all the way around this way, though. Trapper. How are we going to make this work? They're tackling gens together.
This is why I won't save Jimmy. She's a bot.
They're all here. This is good. As Trapper, you don't mind this. You don't mind them all being around. Trapper leading him around like a bunch of goose. Like a bunch of geese. You don't take that chase. Alright, you need to take chases around the gen they're all working on. Alright, force the pallets out of their hands. You can't rely on your traps, you gotta rely on your skill here. Alright, get injuries, hit and run, hit and run. That's what it's all about, hit and run. Keeping an eye out, you see Dustin moving in for the gen work. This is what you gotta do. Alright, you gotta keep moving around, keep yourself moving. There you go. Just playing smart, playing calm, playing smart. This is what you need to do, Trappy. This is what you need to do. Alright, keep them on this side of the map. 11 coming in for the injury. You don't mind this. Again, you're keeping pressure here where it counts. Alright, even though you don't have your traps, you can still get it to work. He doesn't go for the vault. Get rid of the pallet. Let's see, you got survivors up this way. You got Dustin that way. You got them all injured. Trappy, you don't mind. If she heads towards Killer Shack, she's dead. Got Sable here on the right. Trappy, you want to try and feed her towards Killer Shack? Trappy, you're not minding this? Alright, she's taking you back to this gen. But I think as Trappy, you need to peel off here. You haven't had an opportunity to kick this gen. There you go, you got Dustin here. And he's somehow healed. It's always rough. See his trap. You still have one trap. Might as well place it. You gotta try and catch these survivors. It's very tough. Just looking for that opening. Oh, and there you go. That's what you're looking for, a trapper. That's what you're looking for. That crucial and critical mistake. That's perfect. That's amazing. Alright. Now, trapper, this is good. This is good. You can start building up from here. You can start building up. Yep. Trapper, you don't mind that. You don't mind that. The point is, you're building up from here. Alright, because now, this means that Sable's got to get off her gen. That's what you need to pay attention to as trapper. Is that rotation. Oh, that doesn't count. There we go. That's better. That's better. Get Dustin running. Turn around. Trapper, I reckon he can bring this back. I reckon he can. He's just got to play really tough here. He's got to play really harshly. You can't give the survivors an inch. There they go. They go for the heal. Here, you go for 11. That's what you got to do, Trapper. You got to play smart. You got to play carefully. Alright, don't give him an inch, because they'll take a mile. Decisive? Nope. Told you. Okay, Trapper just needs to be calm. You suspect that Dustin's healing? Reset that trap. Trapper doesn't need his traps to win. You got bird movement over there. See Dustin coming in for the rotation. As Trapper, you interrupt this. You interrupt this. Get him running back. Force Sable to come out to play. There you go. Analysing their moves, playing it smart, playing it carefully. There's a dead hard. Get him to waste it. Turn back around. Catch the rotations. This is what you need. This is what you need, a Trapper. There you go. There's the unhook. Fortunately, you don't catch it. But, put pressure on the board. Come around this way. Got bird movement here. That's what you're looking for. Another dead hard. Got the endurance. They've given up. And a Trapper, you don't care. You don't care. Alright, this is what you need. Decisive? No decisive. Trapper gets another kill. Trapper's unlocking his quiet kills headspace. He's in it to win it. And he's going to give himself the best chance he can. That's another kill on the board. 2 remain. You know Dustin has dead hard. Sable hasn't been hooked yet. Let's see. Oh, you got scratch marks here. That's Sable. You don't chase her. She's not the priority here. Dustin is. Okay, you've got that regressed quite a bit. So maybe you do entertain Sable just a little bit while you're looking for Dustin. You saw she was running this way. There you go. That's the intel. Oof. A moment's extra hesitation. There you go. Feed him back to the gens. It's what you need. Trapper can get it done. He doesn't need traps to get it done. Dustin doesn't have dead art anymore. He wasted it. There you go. There you go. There's another down. As Trapper, you want to put him in the middle of the map now. Now you've really set yourself up here. So put him in the middle of the map so you can pressure as many gens as you can. Sable lives? She might not. She might not. There you go. There's another hook for Trapper. Yep, you got movement on this gen. I think Trapper did see Sable in the corner. Yep. There she is. There she is. Get the injury. Dustin gives up. M1 Trapper. I mean, he's getting it done. He's getting it done. There you go. There's the down. And you might as well. Honestly, I reckon you go for this hook instead. I reckon you do. You get that no way out stack. Alright, you can't be too careful. And now you chase this. Now you entertain the chase. Figure out where Dustin's going, which line he's taking. There you go. There you go. Wait for that dead hard. There you go. There you go. And you guys doubted him. You doubted him. You thought to yourselves he couldn't do it. He hasn't got his traps. He doesn't need his traps. All he needs is one. And that one did nothing. So he doesn't even need them. And with that Trapper, with an amazing comeback, with just pure fundamental skill,
_Wizard Bobby Hill
comes back and proves that he wants the win. He does it, he does it. See, this is why you do not doubt the Trapper. He gets it done every time. He gets it done. We love to see these kind of performances. This is what it's all about, is this kind of performance that we've seen right here. And with that, Trapper sets himself for greatness here. If Legion stuffs up here, that's a win for Trapper, and that's gonna really solidify himself in...
I didn't doubt Trapper, I doubted you.
I'm not playing right now. Trapper's playing. I'm not playing. Also, hello, man the dog. Welcome back. And sure, I'll get a Bobby Hill right now, but first, let's think. Let's think. All right, Legion has a strong chance here. All right, they have performed, but they've also struggled a little bit. I think it's very dependent on what they come across, as it is with every killer. So what am I really realistically saying here? Let's see. Let's see. Can the Legion get it done? The game. Daddy Trapper too good. Trapper's performing. Trapper is performing. And that's the thing, it's like you can't even say it's because of the traps, because that last match he just performed. Alright, he didn't have his traps and he still made it work in the end. There you go, media discordance value. As a Legion, you already know where you're heading off to. Question is, I reckon you go down this way. Try and cut them off. Get the injury. Oh, you got all your survivors here. There you go. Look at this. There you go. I reckon you go for this Dustin here. There you go. Look at that. Now that is a start and a half, and you got the survivors here mending. Oh no. This might be terrible. Terrible. For Trapper. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no. Trapper might be forced with the draw. Oh lord. I think they should make a kill that plays like an RTS. Well, I've always had the opinion, roughly, that if they ever did like a Dead Space chapter, I would like the... Oh! There goes Dwight because he didn't mend. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Oh. Legion attempting to get the down. Let's see. Yep, Dustin's forced to run off. Legion goes for the pick. This is a terrible start for the Survivor. What's an RTS? It's real-time strategy, so it's like that, you know, that third-person top-down view, and you're like doing stuff. That sort of thing. But I've always been the opinion that a cool killer idea for if it was a Dead Space chapter would be for like the hive mind or like just the marker, and that it's like you'd have that top-down look and you'd move, you know, little aliens running around, you know, little necromorphs. I think it would be fun. It would definitely be like really weird to do, and it'd be a real like strange one to balance, but it could be interesting, something different. Alright, there's the unhooks. Very strong start for the Legion. Can they keep the pressure up? You've got both pallets here gone. There you go, you found Lara. Unfortunately, you can't go for the hook here, but you can certainly down her. Actually, you might want to look for intel here. Lara looking to get the vault there, doesn't do so. As Legion, you're going to get another free down here. There you go. More surge value. Might as well get rid of this god pallet. You need to figure out where the other survivors are. XCOM might play as an adult. I've never played XCOM. The only RTS I think I've played is probably StarCraft 2. And apparently, according to his eye, I was actually alright at it. But I only like played it once or twice. It was not much. Alright, Dwight and Dwight have healed. Up. As Legion, you found Dustin lurking about. And there you go, there's another down. StarCraft is RTS? Okay, it is. Yeah. Apparently I was really good according to my friend. He played Total Warhammer 3 apparently. Yeah, kind of. I don't know, not really. Like, it's because of my own fault, but like my game was like terrible at loading, so I didn't really get much done when I played it with my friends. But I have been looking to get back into it with the announcement of Total Warhammer 2. Not Warhammer 2, but Total Warhammer 40k or whatever. Alright, Legion. They can get Lara now if they find him. But I think, no, there isn't a pallet here. So Legion, you're sitting pretty. Legion's got a lot of pressure on the board now. 4 hooks before the first gen's done. play a lot of Commander when he was young. Is that is Supreme Commander the one with the movie with Shaggy and Fred from Shaggy and Fred Adventures, the movie, live action, directed by James Gunn? You see me no laughing, right? I do see you doing that. Alright, Legion. Oh, Legion. Caught survivors out. Oh, got information. Legion's on a roll. They're on a roll. They're getting it done. Alright, and now you got Dustin here. Like I said, Legion's a bit of a wild card. There you go, get the intel. Alright, Legion, you might as well go for this Dwight. Let's see, can they keep the momentum? They've got a lot of it, that's for dang sure. Dwight taking a poor line. Does Legion stop him? Oh, they got caught on barrels! Barrels! We see it live on Twitch, yeah. Alright, there you go, another hook for the Legion. This is a complete contrast to Trapper's game. I mean, they're both playing very well. They both want the win. Alright, a lot of explosions going around. So Legion, you don't mind this, that's giving you intel. Giving you time to think, consider where the survivors are. There's the unhook on Dwight. So Legion, you want to try and... Oh, you got Dwight standing there like a bit of a headless chicken. There you go, get your injury. Get the intel. See Dwight going up. You got the God Palette. Oh, he doesn't chuck it. That is a healthy amount of restraint. I would have thrown that every day of the week. That's another hook for the Legion. They're playing well, they're playing quick, they're playing fast. Not giving the survivors much time. He's got 6 hooks remaining. I think the big thing that's going to stop Legion from winning here, because honestly, I think they're on a very, very high roll here, is if and only if the hatch doesn't spawn in their favour. And there you go, there's another down for the Legion, playing it wise, keeping an eye out. Seeing Dwight coming in for the save, they're all injured. Oh, there's the endurance hit. For some reason they're healing around here. Dwight's going for the save. And as the Legion, you can take that down. You're just coming for everyone, you're just hitting everyone, you're getting these injuries, you're getting the endurance hits. Oh my god, Legion, they're a beast. They're absolutely a beast. Oh, and you find Lara here. Nope, it's Dustin. And now, with this hook, Legion might get their first kill, because they're going to be able to hook Dwight right after this one. So let's see. Can they get that delicious nectar? Oh! What are we doing here? What are we doing here, fellas? Oh no. Alrighty, well, with the unfortunate attempt and a pallet save not going through, Legion gets their first kill on Dwight number 2. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up. I think it's pretty much a game set match. Because Legion, they're not fussed in the slightest. I respect. She did try. I give her full credit. She did try. Alright, I'm not going to discount her attempt in the slightest. Oh, you got scratch marks here. Legion on the trail of someone. Who is it? It's the Lara, the aforementioned. And there you go. There's another down. And another kill for the Legion. Hope Lara gets out. It doesn't look like it. She's dead. Oh, never mind. There might not be any hooks in the way. Oh, but she's not wiggling. So it's Legion. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Streamer's such a bully. Hey, Legion. Alright, actually now I think... Yeah, I'm a bully, but Legion's playing by the rules. Legion is playing by the rules. Okay? And they're just proving that at the end of the day, patience and skill is what gets it done. Just like Trapper, they're both proven that you don't need to keep using your power. That even without it, you can just play effectively and get downs. Also, you got a pretty nasty gen spread here. You can keep an eye on most of it. Got gen movement here. Both survivors are healed.
Might I add, are made up by you on the spot.
They're not on the spot. Alright, they were written down. They're in the Discord. You can't act like I'm making them up on the spot. They were determined. Previously. Legion? Bamboozled? Huh? The actual fuck? They're next to the locker. They're next to the locker. You know what? Full credit to them. Full credit to them. Alrighty, Legion on Dwight now. Can they wrap this up in a nice, neat little bow? They've given themselves the best opportunity for the win. Oh, you got Dwight mending. That's that very crucial intel. You got a pallet here that you're just gonna have to eat as Legion, but you might be able to get around it. Yep, force the body block, stop him in. There you go. Nice work. Gets taken out by an attack helicopter. I'm. How do you know I'm being hunted? What the hell? Alright, and with that, that is Legion's 11th hook. This is going to be the game-breaking moment. If Dustin finds that hatch before Legion, it could be all over for him. Or her, I guess, technically, because this is, what, Susie? So let's find out, let's find out. It's up to Hatch now. This is Trapper's chance. Oh! I'm just saying, Legion's chances are looking real bright. So unless Dustin has got something in his back pocket. Oh shit. He actually might. Wait. Where'd he go? Oh no. Legion looking for intel on Dustin. Oh, seeing scratch marks over there. Or at least I believe. Whether or not they actually are, that's another story. Legion not seeing anything just yet. Dustin managed to slink away just as I was about to call it out. He did have something in his back pocket. Oh, there's the door. Oh shit. I don't think he makes this. Oh, he goes for the mend. Nah. And right at the end, Legion has done it. They got the 12 hooks. I mean, oh wait, never mind. Wait, hold up. She needs to get the hook first. Hold up. And there she goes. Boo. Boo. Boos from the crowd. You need a lot of minutes. I do. I need a lot of minutes. Damn, and he was right there. That was on the verge of popping, honestly. I think if he didn't mend, I think he might have gotten it. I don't know, obviously. I can't tell by the gate. I'm just taking an educated guess, but damn. Unfortunate for the Trapper. It doesn't mean he's lost, but it does hinder his chances greatly. Greatly so. So with that, we will head over here, plug that in for the Legion. Like I said, they're a bit of a sleeper hit. Really surprising how effectively they succeed here. But with that, that is going to be a draw for them and a draw for Trapper. So, with that,
Jimmy is trying to shit on me.
nice. No eliminations. I think everyone else still has a fair call. Let's think. Legion's done. They've got a maximum of 5. Xenomorph at most can get 7. Krisu at most 6. Trapper at most 7. Yeah, it's gonna be a round 5 thing. A round 5 thing to determine whether who wins and who loses. But I mean, hey, can't discount the performance. So many people are still in the game. Quite a few. We haven't had that much eliminations for the past 2 groups because they're just so closely packed. But we've had, what, 1 to 5?
You're laughing.
We've had 6.
One of your viewers threatened to shit on someone, and you're laughing.
Yes, I am. But hey, that's good. Good work for Group E.